Hi, welcome to this session. I'll be the one who will be guiding you. This is Frederick. I have been in technology and cybersecurity for the last 11 years, actively participating, actively working and supporting our customers. I am also a leader at SecuNet Technologies Limited, in short STL. I also lead a team at CyberExcel FAD, which is basically a FAD for accelerating cybersecurity innovations within Africa. So today we are going to have a brief session on why and what are some of the requirements to get into cybersecurity as a career. And I recently spoke to a group of young people, and they had amazing questions why one should take up cybersecurity as a career, and what are some of the opportunities that we have currently which now can make the field or the career to be exciting to most of young people. And also there's another group of people who are already working professionally, working in the IT, in the ICT, in information technology, but they want now to maybe upgrade their careers and focus their growth on cybersecurity. So what are some of the requirements? And apart from this session, I will also have another session to kickstart that process. What are you required to have? What are you required to know? So these are some of the things that most young people, maybe they overlook and they get into the career out of excitement. When you see in the media that ABC was hacked, and they lost a few millions, so it gets somehow to be exciting for most of our young people. But is it like this, day to day? So allow me to just briefly share with you on the part of motivation, because it's very important. We want to know why should you get into this career. And the first thing, probably I could maybe call it fate. So most of IT professionals, they have found themselves into cybersecurity as a career out of fate. They were hacked, and then the board of management, they took them to task. They asked them, why have we been hacked, and yet we are paying you, and yet we have installed antiviruses, and yet we have a firewall in place. And they had no choice. They had to push, they had to study, they had to understand how to bring the organization back to operation. And that's how they found themselves into cybersecurity. So you can find yourself into the career out of fate, and then if you found yourself through this, it's now up to you now to be able to carve your path and how you are going to grow within the same. So the other one is a part of passion, although passion is somehow overrated, but you need some bit of passion to be able to survive in this career. The reason being is that most of the time, the passion will get you into the career, but the passion will not maybe sustain you within the career. The reason I'm saying this, and it matters, the section of the people that I'm addressing or speaking about. In this case, most of the young people who have not yet gotten that opportunity to be able to work. So passion will get you into the career, but passion may not sustain you throughout. And the reason I'm saying this is because most of the time you'll be frustrated. You are setting this server, it's not working. You are setting this application, it's not working. You are trying maybe to compile this, it's not working. So somehow, apart from passion, some form of energy inside of you is needed so that it can be able to drive you throughout the career. And also, this also covers for those people who are already working and they want now to shift, or maybe to shift their focus to cybersecurity. Also, passion will come in. Passion will contribute. Of course, we cannot ignore the place of technical capacity as well, because passion only will not sustain you through the career. You also need technical capacity. So the other one might be career growth, you know. So mostly this is for already the qualified section of people, of professionals. Maybe they've been working for some years in the IT, and they have identified that there's an opportunity of growth if they now forecast their, their growth within the cybersecurity. So it provides them that opportunity for growth. Even for the young people, let's say you have not worked, you have not gotten an opportunity to practice whatever you learned in school. So what happens is that if you get into cybersecurity, there are so many domains within cybersecurity. One of it is you can be in database, you can be in networks, you can be in systems, you can be in applications, you can be in mobile, you can be in investing in cybersecurity. So we have so many domains, including cyber threat intelligence. And all these domains provides you with an opportunity to grow, because you can start at the minimum level, but then you graduate up to the top level. And all these provides an opportunity for you to grow, your skills, for you to grow your networks. So we can say that when you get into cybersecurity, it provides you with an opportunity to grow your career. We also have financial growth. So no one gets into any career without having that, having to know whether there will be some financial gain. So in this case, even if it might not be the primary focus, but if you get into cybersecurity without that mindset that you'll gain financially, then it might be a wrong career for you, because at a point maybe the financial part will be needed to maybe push you when things are not working. You may need that urge inside of you, knowing that at the end of this there will be some financial gain that will push you. Apart from passion, apart from technical skills, also if there is a form of reward, some form of incentives at the end of whatever you are doing, then that will propel you to be able to add more energy so that you can learn as much as possible. So in this case, also financial growth. You are going to grow. It takes time, for you to grasp all the technologies, to grasp the career path. Some of these domains within cybersecurity, they have a very steep learning curve, and it has to take a lot of time. Sometimes you have to read a lot, but at the end of it, I can assure you that you'll be able to sustain yourself, especially financial wise. And after all this, there will be that aspect of social impact. So social impact is whereby you are happy that you are able to serve your customer well. They have not been hacked. They have not been compromised. Out of that, they have not lost money. They have not lost peace of mind. The IT department are not in panic mood. And out of that, there's that aspect of social impact. So this is where now you contribute towards the humanity growth. And I think this is at the top of the pyramid. Because after we have done all this, after we have gained financially, after we have grown, in our careers, after our passion has driven us into the career, after fate has, driven us into the career, at the end of it, you will be very happy knowing that you've contributed towards someone having a peace of mind. And some of the opportunities that we have right now, which now, encourages most of us to get deeper into the career. Like in Kenya, we already have Data Protection Act. So this is a new, this is something that will be able to create opportunities for most of professionals within cybersecurity, because many organizations will require people who are going to advise them in terms of data protection. They will require data protection officers. They will require someone to advise them on how to come up with information security policies, to come up with the data policies, data protection policies, and such stuff. So this one creates an opportunity for anyone who is reconsidering getting into the career. We also have computer misuse and cybercrime act. So this also provides a very good opportunity for most of us, who are already there, and anyone who wants to come in. We actually invite you into this career because there will be that demand for professionals who can be able to advise organizations the right way. Remember, we have startups, we have SMEs, we have large corporations, and we also have parastatals within the government. All these organizations will need people who are well qualified to be able to advise them accordingly, to be able to advise them on how to comply to most of these requirements and laws that are already in place. Remember, most organizations, when they are compromised, they require professionals to advise them on what they are supposed to do. What if they are taken to court? They need people to support them in the litigation, with litigation supports. So it provides an opportunity for every person, whether you are actively practicing information technology, whether you are a lawyer, you can be able to get into cybersecurity as a cybersecurity lawyer, whether you are a newcomer, just fresh from college, we also invite you to the career. So there are so many opportunities for you to grow. So the next session, we are going to look at some of the paths that you can be able to follow, and it will be more of a technical process. We will also go through this virtual platform, which provides you with an opportunity for you to set up your own personal lab. We have simulated platforms which can also help you, but for you to really grasp and understand some of these things, it's better that you start with the basics. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can be able to write me an email. You can do info@frederick.me.ke, or you can write fred@secunets.com, and I'll be able to provide most of this information for free. Thank you, and God bless you.